Alright, hello everyone. I'm gonna get started today. If the game, there we go, ever loads. There, everything's working now. I'm gonna start with the Centurion 5-1 here. It just came out today, which thank you very much for the auto host. I don't know if you're here, Albodo, but thanks a lot. Nice to see some of you guys though. This tank came out today. And decided to pick it up since I kind of like the type of tank that this is. More or less, it's very similar to the Centurion in the tech tree, also the Primo Victoria. They're more or less, not to say identical, but this just has a little bit more mobility, a little bit better frontal hull armor than say the Centurion. Turret's about more or less the same as the Prima Victoria, and it's a pretty good tank. Granted, I already have tanks like it, but I kind of like collecting tanks as well. Nice to see you guys though. Hopefully everyone had a pretty nice day here. I was just rushing, which I didn't get them up, but I've got a bunch of new names to add up to the sponsor board there for subscribers. People who tip, so on and so forth, and challenges. But I ran out of time. I was trying to cut them out as fast as possible, but I needed like an extra 5 minutes. Alright, anyway, here we go. I'm going to be playing mostly random battles to where I might hop into like a frontline match or two, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, feel free to request any tanks. And right now my team is hello. They are all running to where literally there are no enemies. Like, it shouldn't be this hard to realize that there are no enemies down there. It's encounter. I'm gonna keep hitting this freaking help button. But more or less the turret front pretty darn good. The upper glacis can bounce some tanks. Compared to, say, the Centurion Mk1, you're not going to bounce something like the IS off the upper glacis. This thing, you have a pretty good shot at bouncing, as long as you're kind of hold down. To where, it's... Honestly, I'd say that this is actually a little bit better than the Centurion Mk1 in the tech tree. And that's, they buffed that somewhat recently to where... that's a pretty darn good tank. This one, more mobility, better frontal armor at the cost of about 50 HP. You can't beat that. Which, in a way, it's kind of power creep, or not kind of, it definitely is. But, crap, I pulled that shot there. Yeah, you ain't gonna get protected by him for forever there. I'm actually gonna pop back here and help with this Progetto, maybe. Oh, nope, screwed up. He's gonna pen me. I don't want to go over too far, but this prototype is what scares me here. He can pen me pretty well. I'm gonna have to switch over to APCR to have a good shot at penning him. But luckily his attention got diverted. I just bounced the Luva there. I know you got one tank at least in World of Tanks. Freaking dirt. But yeah, if anyone's looking to pick this up, it's a pretty darn good tank. Especially, if you've played the Primo or any of the Centurions, you're gonna feel right at home with this thing. I would hope so, considering it's, basically a variant of those tanks. Hey, Artie, are you gonna help me? Yeah, actually, you're right. So there are a couple other Australian tanks in the game. But this guy, I don't know if he's still trying to shoot my turret, but he just tracked me. This is where the upper glacis is 120 millimeters thick, compared to, I think it's like, it's either 70 or 90 or something on the Centurion Mk1. So you're, you know, literally you're going to be able to bounce some shots with this thing. Unfortunately, I keep hitting him a little bit high there with those last 2 shots. Kind of hoping he shoots again, but he's kind of learning, hey, I can't pen this thing frontally, so maybe I should just pull back. But now I'm in a bad situation, so I'm actually gonna fall back because he's gonna be able to kill me. But we'll just let him shoot that Black Prince. He's got plenty of HP to work with. They're starting to chew through their tanks. I can take 1 shot from him. And of course I shot the wall again. Not exactly ideal. Ooh, no, 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 no. Luckily he missed my side. And I'll just slip right in here and finish him off here. Pretty darn good fight, you know. You're gonna feel right at home in this thing, like I said, if you've played Centurion, Prima Victoria, so on and so forth. 3,000 damage, 2,300 block, and 1,000 assist. It's just with this, just basically know if you're hull down, you're gonna be able to bounce a little bit more. Which Victor, I think it should show up if you want to check, which, hey, I aced it. First match and it's an ace. I love that. You should be able to check in. I think everything's ported over for your new name for stream currency and stuff. So I got an ace, steel wall ward, high caliber, and yeah, pretty good fight to start things off with. Yeah, can't get any better than that for your first match in a tank, to be honest. But yeah, it kind of helped out as top tier, but still. Some free Levi biscuits for you guys. So that's going to be an easy one for me to remember to clip out. I thought I was going to be able to clip out a bunch of stuff today, but I've got a lot of stuff here I need to clip out. That's going to be whenever I get caught up on everything, which hopefully I'm chipping away little by little every day. So let me pop into the M48 patent here. It's my first request. Again, you know, if you want to request any tanks, it's just !request, press space, type a tank name in, and I will do